Washington Huskies. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions offense will have the football first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman.
Gashing the knee on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finds his tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Baker. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Bunch formation for these receivers. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. D showing blitz, it might be bluffing. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the point.
Fakes the grab. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They're trying to get some breathing room from deep in their own territory. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
To the air, it's Baker. Working that left side now. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Couldn't find a lane. They pick up a run to the 31.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He's got his man, makes the grab. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Looking for room, it's Hayes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Grab near the marker. It's Rivera. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quickly to the tight end. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the big fella. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Oh, the ball's out after that big... Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10. The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Baker. Using his legs to buy some time. And he waltzes
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Looks to me on that default like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forced it.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To the ground with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes
he hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked up. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Pulling it, finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Got a man, it's Harris. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Back to throw, it's Baker. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. And they get him down.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Snagged out of the air. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Hayes. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's it, 5. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you...
Oh, he's got some space. Spins away. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in the game, more or less in the 1st half.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff the run play, make them get in more passive situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American.
East Carolina looked dynamic today in a strong victory there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. They did the little things well, they did the big things well, and well, that's how you win games.
Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. Finds a crease at the 20.
Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Look out, he's got room. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They send the tight end in motion. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On target over the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Fires to the wideout. The screen, he's got wheels. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
It's caught. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Looking for the 2-point try. To the air, it's Baker. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He gets into the end zone to convert, and they'll tack on a couple right before the half.
Penn State, 28, Washington, 0.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting 1st half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Got blown out in the 1st half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a...
Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Washington. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Handoff to the single running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds a tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking for room, it's Hayes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
He'll pull it down. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Back to throw, it's Baker. Got the quick pass. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. They're going back to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, the quarterback led his target too much on that outbreaking route. I think in the future, just trying to put it on his front shoulder makes it a lot easier to make the catch.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Now improvising. With the catch, it's Hayes. They've got enough for the first down. And red zone at the 20. The Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Rivero. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Washington, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has gotten to make for his quarterback.
Give to the running back. Crosses to 30. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll give it to the back. Makes it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got his man out of the backfield. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Happened. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. On the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Baker. Plucks it out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. The give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Oh, he makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Buys a little time. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll try the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the offense will take that penalty and move a little bit closer. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. Just steamrolling the defense. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Now facing a 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. On the move, he fires. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Moving away from pressure. Got his man on the outside. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone is on defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still 1st and goal. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
49, Washington, 10.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field.
There he goes! Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the foot. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man on the left. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. Wants to go up top on first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Power football with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Baker. Moving out of the pocket. He throws into the middle of the field. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.